GM, GM, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Music NFT Radio Podcast. We're live again, just like we are every day on the NFT Marketing Show on Twitter Spaces. So, guys, we're hosting there every day for the community. We want to help you grow an organic following here in Web3. We're giving you that knowledge, that information, and that alpha that's going to help you build up your community consistently every single day. And NFT marketing is ultimately about the way you design your NFTs, the way you create your community, your utility, and ultimately we want to help you guys make some sales too. So everybody's welcome to come on in, introduce yourself to the community every day, become a part of the show, become a part of the family, tell us about your work. We're going to help you sell more art. We're going to help you grow your community and build an organic following here in Web3. So that's what it's all about, guys. NFT marketing on Twitter Spaces. Do not miss it. And if you guys aren't in the Deluminati Discord yet, go ahead and join the Discord, guys. It's an amazing community. We're almost at 3K users in there, all organic, just grown over the last couple years. So go over to my link in bio. It's deluminati.com. Don't be looking for a discord.gg link or any Discord link. We have our own website, guys, deluminati.com. You'll see it at the bottom of my bio. So much love. If you guys are listening in on YouTube on the Music NFT Radio podcast, please subscribe to the channel. Please leave a like. Please leave a comment. And if you're on Spotify or one of the other podcast sites, make sure you subscribe, like, and do everything you can to support. So thank you for being here. And shout out to everyone who's in the live show right now. We got some good friends in the building. Tax write-off, Jamie, Yessica, to the Max, your mom, Sadie, Alexa, Alchemist, and Lee, Cowtown, Maria, Killa J. So many great people here on the show live. So let's get right into it today, guys. I want to give you some alpha, and I want to talk about some information that's going to help you sell more NFTs. So today the topic is why your NFT is not selling. Okay? I'm going to tell you some of the reasons that people are not selling NFTs. You know, they come in here every day, they're trying to sell their art. You know, people are shilling and people are really missing out on some great opportunities that they could actually be selling their NFTs and making connections and growing their community. So today, I'm going to tell you a few reasons that your NFTs are not selling. So if you're having some trouble selling NFTs, this might help you. Or even if you're selling NFTs just fine, these tips might highlight some of the things that you could do to improve your collection and ultimately sell more NFTs. So listen up, guys. These are some of the reasons that I see every day that people are not selling their NFTs. So the number one reason that your NFT is not selling, and I see this every day in the spaces, every single day I see this. Number one reason is that the price is too high, guys. A lot of artists come in and their prices are too high. You know, they haven't made any NFT sales and they're trying to sell something for hundreds or thousands of dollars on their collection. And I see this all the time, and I think it happens because people see these big headlines of NFTs selling for thousands of dollars, or they see some of the bigger artists who are selling for multiple ETH, thousands of dollars for a one-of-one artwork, and they're trying to emulate those bigger artists. But what they're really not seeing is the entire community behind it, all the work that went in to actually build up to those price levels, and all the hard work and consistency it takes to actually make sales at higher prices in any consistent way. It's possible that you get lucky and make one big sale, but most of the time, those artists that are selling at higher prices have built up an amazing community and deserve those higher prices, and their work commands those higher prices because of the sheer size of their audience and the appeal and the value of their creations. So you guys have to be self-aware and realize that when you're starting out, you want to give some NFTs cheap, affordable. Let people get in at a good price so that they can be your early supporters. And then as you move up the prices, when you scale up, they'll be there early and they'll be getting some value out of their collection. So the number one tip I have for you guys is lower the prices, okay? The main reason people aren't selling NFTs on a day-to-day basis is that their prices are too high, okay? And here's what I do. I offer multiple prices. This is the best way to fix the problem. Offer multiple prices, have different price ranges that people can come in on and get your NFTs. So you still have those rare, expensive pieces, that maybe people get as a one of one and they have some special utilities or features. And then you can have very affordable, very cheap editions and even one of ones. Or if you want to do editions, that's fine. But make them super affordable. Okay, guys? And I've been on Ethereum. That was great. I've been on Ethereum over 2 years, actually building on Ethereum. And I did my first mint almost 2 years ago. But before that, I was grinding the community, setting up my mint. So I've been building for a long time NFTs on Ethereum. Okay. And then I went over to Solana, did it a little bit more affordable. That was great. And now I'm doing stuff on Object, my most affordable NFTs ever, for $1, $2. And what I've learned is that when you have these affordable NFTs that are only $1, $2, you get a lot more consistent sales, and you can grow your community every single day on a day-to-day basis. So lower your prices, guys. Use different blockchains, use different marketplaces. And I have found personally through my own experience and through my own community that when we lowered the prices and made some stuff available that was really affordable, we got a lot more consistent sales. So that's what it's about, guys. You want ways to make consistent sales as well as make bigger sales. So the number one reason your NFT is not selling is because the prices are too high. Now, let's keep it moving, guys. Let's think of some other reasons that your NFTs are not selling. Another one that I see is that you guys don't have enough of a solid pinned tweet and an explanation for what your NFTs do. When collectors come to your page, they want to know a little bit about your art. They want to see that you've taken the time to tell your story, to write it down, and to make a really appealing onboarding experience for collectors. Now, when you get to a certain level, artists like to do this through a custom website like I have. So you should be really thinking about how can you constantly improve. So it starts out with a pinned tweet. So get a really solid pinned tweet that tells your story, that gives people a little bit of personal information as well as a little bit of more business information about what it is you do. So tell them a little bit about yourself personally as an artist, and tell them a little bit about your NFT collection and how much it costs and why they should mint it. And have a really solid pinned tweet. That's the first step, okay? At some point, you're going to be ready to design your own website where you can explain even more about your NFTs. So that's why I have my own website. So somebody comes into my page, they see my Twitter profile. First, they're going to see my bio. So I guess we can't forget the bio because that's the first thing they see. So first is you have to have a good bio. First, they see your bio. Next thing they see is your pinned tweet. So you have to have a really good pinned tweet, right? And then the next thing they should see is your custom website. So think about those 3 steps that you should have for onboarding people to your NFTs. And these are probably 3 of the most important things from marketing. So another reason that you're not selling NFTs is because the marketing isn't good enough. You don't have a good pinned tweet and you don't have a custom website. And maybe you also don't have a good bio. So think of those 3 bullet points, guys: bio, pinned tweet, custom website. Those are the things you should be thinking about. And if you can improve those 3 things, you'll sell more NFTs. So those are some of the reasons that people aren't selling as well. You don't have a good bio, you don't have a good pinned tweet, you don't have a good custom website. So think about that as well. So next up, guys, another reason that people are not selling is that they have too many editions, okay? This is a big one. I've seen people that drop NFTs with, thousands of editions, and they're really not thinking about starting out small and giving collectors a chance to buy and sell out the NFTs. So guys, don't do too many editions. When you're starting editions, start small. 5, 10 editions is plenty, especially for a new artist. Just focus on selling them out and creating a new piece of art, guys. You can constantly create art and make new things and keep moving on. So start your editions really small. Another reason people aren't selling art is because they make too many editions, and nobody's going to want to buy your NFT if they go there and they see that there's, 500 for sale at $1, because you're never going to be able to sell those out. So that also gets in on a little more specific version, is that another reason people are not selling is because they have too many editions at a single price or in one block on the price. So if you make a lot of editions, you don't have to necessarily sell them at all one price. So if you make an edition of 20 NFTs, you don't just have to list 20 at one price and leave them in one big block there. Think about changing some of the prices if it's an edition, like something on Object. and that could seriously improve your collection. So another one that I want to talk about, guys, and this is mainly for Ethereum, is creating a custom contract. So another reason people don't sell is because they're just using OpenSea storefront, or they're just using Rarible. And people honestly pay attention to some of this stuff. Are you using a custom contract? Are you staying with the latest and greatest technology in NFTs? So there's nothing wrong with OpenSea storefront or Rarible, but I find that the more serious collectors are more likely to buy an NFT when you have your own custom contract. And we have some great tools like ThirdWeb or Manifold that can help you make a custom contract. So learn how to use some of these tools and you're going to improve your marketing. So, guys, we are giving you some tips right now about why your NFTs are not selling. So, if you're listening on Twitter, retweet the space. Help us to get more people in the room right now. Let's crack over 50 people. Go to the top, retweet the NFT marketing tweet, and let's get even more people into the room. If you're listening on YouTube, go leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any of the other podcast sites, support the show and tap into the Twitter spaces. We'd love to have you here live on the spaces to become a part of the conversation. We give alpha information and knowledge every day that helps you build an organic community here in Web3. And we want to help you guys make more sales. It's very important to us. We have sales every single day on the show. So thank you guys for listening in and being a part of this amazing community. And I hope these reasons that your NFTs are not selling will help you to see some of the things that you can improve on for your collection. A lot of people are very talented and their work is amazing, but they're not thinking enough about how to change their strategy to sell more NFTs. And a lot of people, I think, they focus too much on overvaluing their own art. I am a multi-platinum recording artist. I have millions of monthly listeners. I have a lot of followers on different platforms, but I still sold my music NFTs for 10 cents on Tezos, now we're selling for $1 and $2. It's still super affordable. And I see other artists who come in here that are new artists, and they say that they don't want to sell their work for less than, it doesn't even matter the price, but people want to sell their work for too much. And it's like, if I have all this success in such a big community and I'm still selling my songs for, less than $1 in some cases, then why should your art be so expensive? And I understand if you want to develop your own price level, but just think about having some affordable stuff too. It's fine to have some rare, expensive pieces, but I don't see why any artist is too good to have pieces that are very affordable. Okay, you're just missing out on an opportunity to make sales, in my opinion. Now, every artist can have their own opinion. If you want to sit there and say, well, my art is worth at least $100, then go ahead. And I hope that you find a buyer and a collector for $100 or whatever it is. But guys, just think about it, because I sell NFTs for 2 Ethereum. I sold an NFT for 2 Ethereum last month, a single music NFT to one collector. Now, it's a VIP NFT. It includes a lot of utility and access in my community. So that's why the collector really bought. But that's what it comes down to, is I sell NFTs for less than $1, and I also sell NFTs for 2 Ethereum, which is thousands of dollars. So why not take advantage of both markets and both opportunities and both types of collectors? That's what I want to help you guys do. So another thing is, I would say the main reason that people are not selling there is that they have all their NFTs at one price point. So have multiple prices. That's the solution to that one. Okay. One reason your NFTs are not selling is you don't have enough different prices. Okay. So change up your pricing model, change up your price points. And another reason that your NFTs are not selling is that you have no utility and you have no community. And let's put those two together, okay? Because the community can be utility. You don't need to have some crazy utility if you're building a community, if you're consistent on the spaces, if you show up and you have great art, well, then the art is utility. That's fine. I don't want to criticize an artist or someone who says the art is utility, because I see that side of it. But at least you need to be building a community then. At least you need to be showing up every day. Try innovating, guys. Like, build something special for your community. Do you have a Discord community? Okay, if you don't have a Discord, maybe you're not ready yet. Start a Twitter group for your collectors and your community and add them into a Twitter group chat. Every artist can have their own Twitter group chat, and just let people share art and let people share their spaces and be a part of that. So build a community, Build some utility. A lot of people don't sell NFTs because they have no community and they have no utility. Another reason that you're not selling NFTs is that you're not telling your story. You're not telling your personal story. You're not connecting with artists enough one-on-one. Okay, this is a big reason people don't sell NFTs. They just come up, they shill the art, they don't talk about their personal story, they don't connect with people one-on-one. They don't even say GM to Dill. They don't even say hello to Jamie and Yessica and Pinwheels. They just come up and show their art and they don't make a personal connection. And then they don't follow up on anything, guys. I mean, seriously, as an artist, especially when you're getting started, if you hear someone giving you positive feedback in the space, you should be sliding into their DMs and sending them some of your art and just continuing to connect with them. Don't be annoying, but keep coming back to the spaces and keep trying to message people, because no one, even if they don't buy your art, no one's going to blame you for trying. I've been grinding too and messaging people too, and I know I've sold a lot of NFTs from just coming in spaces when I was getting started and connecting with people and messaging them and talking to them. So I can't buy an NFT from every single artist in the world, but when I see people messaging me, at least I respect the hustle, right? From one hustler to another, because I started out too, just coming into spaces, hustling, trying to sell my NFTs one by one. So I'm always going to respect the hustle of a new artist, and that's how every collector feels, because we know what the hustle's like, guys. We know you're out there hustling every single day. So, that's another really important one. A reason you're not selling NFTs is because you're not making those one-on-one connections. So solution is to make more one-on-one connections, find people in the community that you can support and talk to and connect with on a daily basis, and they will become your supporters and your collectors. So guys, if you're here right now, thank you for joining up. Let's go. Over 50 people in the room right now. So go ahead, like, retweet, help us to reach that goal. Let's crack 50. Let's crack 100 today. Go up to the top and retweet the NFT marketing tweet. We're just talking about some alpha, some knowledge, some information here that's going to grow you an NFT community. And we're building an organic community in Web3, guys. We've just been building here consistently, doing this show every day. So thank you guys for tuning in and being a part of it. And we're also a live podcast we're recording right now for YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can actually go check out this show as well. So tap in with Music NFT Radio. Make sure you're following. This has been some great information, and I think it's really awesome to answer some of these questions for the artists and the creators, because everybody comes up here, they shill their art, they're putting NFTs onto the blockchain, minting on OpenSea. I know you guys put a lot into it. You spend all that time making the art, creating it, tweaking it, getting it just right. Then you pay those little gas fees, or you go up there and you spend the time to mint it on the blockchain. And I know how much work that takes, especially when you're first getting started. You do all of that, and then no one buys your NFT. You come up and chill on the spaces and you spend time and you're not making any sales. So that's why I wanted to do this episode, to just answer the question why your NFT is not selling. So I hope you guys enjoyed some of that knowledge, that alpha, that information. If you're just tuning into the live show on Twitter now, maybe you missed it. So go ahead and tap in with this on the Music NFT Radio podcast. It's easy to find. Go onto YouTube, type in Music NFT Radio. Go onto Spotify or Apple Podcasts, type in Music NFT Radio. There's a ton of alpha there. All I'm going to do is make amazing titles for the podcasts and videos that answer important questions, just like this one, and then continuously do that on a daily basis. So we just got an amazing one done today. If you guys are just tapping in and you did miss it, don't worry. You can tap in on the podcast. It'll be live within an hour. Seriously, I put them up very quickly. They go live on all podcast sites. So if you're here right now, you actually have a chance to be featured on the podcast. I shout people out. I show all kinds of love. So these are some of the reasons that your NFT is not selling. Thank you guys for listening in. Much love. If you're on one of the podcast sites like YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you support the show. Leave a like, leave a comment. support, subscribe, whatever you can do. Tell a friend, baby, and come on to the live show on Twitter Spaces where we're constantly chilling. So if you guys are in the room right now, retweet the space, get more people in here. We're going to start hearing from some projects. So the NFT marketing show is available for everyone. You guys can come up, share your art. You can ask a question, whether it's a basic question and you're brand new and you're just thinking about minting an NFT, you can come up and ask us a question. Or if you're a veteran NFT creator and you're a blockchain know-it-all and you just want to come up and sell your art and tell us about your NFTs, that's fine too. But guys, we're always improving, we're always learning. So come up and share with us a little bit of information about NFT marketing. What helped you make a sale? What helped you grow your community? And tell us who you are as well, because we want to support your project and help you make more sales. That's what we do on the NFT marketing show. So that's all we have today for the podcast, guys. Thank you for listening in, and make sure to come catch us live on Twitter. You're going to get a lot more knowledge, alpha information. You're going to meet the real people in the community and all the dope stuff that helps you build here in Web3. So shout out to everybody in the NFT marketing show right now. And if you're not in the Deluminati Discord yet, what are you waiting for? You got to join the Deluminati community, join the family. We help artists every day. There's places you can go post your art in there or just chat and ask a question. I'm very positive and supportive. I don't kick people out for like shilling their collection or like talking about their art. It really is a community for you guys. I want you to share your collections. There's correct channels to do the right things, but I'm really lenient and positive with everyone because a lot of people are new to Discord, and sometimes they just come in and don't understand the community. And I know how it feels because I've come into Discords and try to post my link and introduce myself, and they just kick me out. And I'm like, what? All I did is introduce myself. I mean, have you guys ever had that experience? You just go in and post a couple of things, and next thing you know, you're just kicked out. I'm like, what the hell is up with these places? So our community is supportive and positive, and everyone can come in and share. So join the family, the Dilluminati.com Discord. Go over to my link in bio, click the Dill profile, go to Dilluminati.com. Don't be looking for discord.gg, anything like that. We have our own custom website. So hopefully you guys will be tapping in over there. Join in on the Dilluminati.com. And if you're here on the Twitter Spaces, click on my profile and turn on notifications. It's that little bell next to the follow button on my profile page. And then whenever we go live, you'll get a notification letting you know to come on, share some NFTs, and come hang out with us. So much love to everybody in the room right now. And podcast, we will see you later. We'll see you on the live show. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Music NFT Radio Podcast. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So retweet the room and let's keep it going.